A new chatbot tool is going to let you build your own websites. Apple just had their Worldwide Developer Conference. And a new update to ChatGPT voice mode. All that and more is coming up right now. Imagine that you're a designer or a creative director at a boutique agency, and you need to design a beautiful UI front-end experience for a client. Maybe there's no budget for a developer, or maybe the timeline is just too tight to bring somebody up to speed. Well, we've just discovered this new app called HeroUI Chat that's going to help you do all of that. So here you're looking at the HeroUI interface. We've got the link to this on WednesdAI.com. You get to it at HeroUI.chat, and it asks you what you want to build. You've got some suggestions here, from a multi-step form, a dashboard, a blog, a landing page. Well, we've come up with a concept based on a real-world client deliverable that I was witness to recently, and we're going to put this thing through its paces. So we just pasted in a big prompt. I'm not going to read it for you verbatim, but to tell you what the main points of it are. We're building a left-hand sidebar navigation UI. We want it to be collapsible with the hamburger menu for small screens. We want an active state highlight for whichever section is selected. We've given us some notes about the spacing and the color palette and the look of it, and we want the full code so we can use it in another project. So they say this tool is going to help us go from idea to interface in seconds. If you're on a small team or you don't have access to a developer, this could be game-changing. Let's see how we do. You can copy the exact prompt from WednesdAI.com, but we're going to enter it right now and see how this thing does. All right, I'll create a professional left-hand sidebar navigation component, and then we're going to watch it write the code. Okay, so now it says that it's all finished. And let's have a look. That's pretty cool. Now, can I click on these yet? Projects, messages, reports, settings. Yeah, kind of gave us everything. Yeah, kind of gave us everything we asked for. There's the hamburger menu. All right, with our beautiful sidebar here, what I'm going to do is have our next prompt tell it to make each one of those menu options clickable with a mock-up for that individual section. So I've worked with ChatGPT to come up with a very detailed prompt for all of that. Let's put it in and watch it go.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
And so now it has quickly put together a page for each section. The data is hard-coded into it, but you could keep going, prompting back and forth to get it to add functionality and connect to different sources of data, add ability for approval buttons and whatnot. You see how you can keep going with this, but just in terms of getting the look of it right and something that we could get going quick and dirty, let's just click deploy and publish on the web and see how it looks.
Just then.
Okay, so it's now up on the web. We can give it a custom domain name, but at this stage we're just going to visit. And let's see how we're doing. So this is what it looks like live on the web. And this is just a very loose version that we threw together in a couple of minutes here together in terms of showing you what you can do with this tool in just a couple of minutes, something that used to take somebody who knows what they're doing a whole day or something. And now you can just do it on your own in just a few minutes. If you want us to go any further with this or try other things with HeroUI Chat, let us know. If you want to see any other AI tools demoed, or you've got a business problem that you're facing and you're wondering what the AI solution is, send your request in to us. Leave a comment, send an email, hit us up on socials. Can't wait to hear from you. Now let's see what's going on around the world of AI. Apple just had their Worldwide Developers Conference in San Francisco, where they showed off a new version of iOS, a revamped Siri powered by generative AI, and new AI features across their whole ecosystem. Now, a lot of people are saying that Apple's got some distance to cover if they want to catch up with the competition in the AI arms race, but they say that they're in it to win it, and they're going for it. We've got full coverage linked on WednesdAI.com. ChatGPT just rolled out an update to its advanced voice mode that's supposed to make voices more fluid and natural sounding, but don't take my word for it. Hey ChatGPT, how are you enjoying the updates to your voice mode?
I'm really enjoying it. It's been fun to have more expressive conversations and connect in a more natural way. How are you finding it on your end?
Actually, to be honest, I've been talking to you on various topics all day, and it's been really great. I've noticed the change, but let me ask you this. We just did a piece on HeroUI Chat for our top story. Could you please tell us real quick what that is for the viewers?
Sure, HeroUI Chat is this really cool AI-powered platform that helps turn your design ideas into React code. Basically, you can describe what you want or even upload screenshots, and it generates UI components that are ready for production. It's a neat tool, especially if you're working on designs and want to streamline that process.
One of those figure AI robots went viral this week because a video was uploaded of this robot doing logistics work in a warehouse for over an hour. You can watch the full thing at WednesdAI.com if you really want to. Just a week after Anthropic launched a pilot project to get its Claude AI models to write blog posts, they've shut the whole thing down on account of AI hallucinations on the one hand, and on the other was a distrust over how much of the content was AI generated. So it was an interesting and ambitious experiment, but they've shut it down in quick order. A lot of people have a lot to say on why that is, and you can get full coverage via the links at WednesdAI.com right now. Legal systems the world over are finding an increase in lawyers using AI-generated citations that are riddled with errors in court. A UK judge has just warned of the risk to justice itself if this continues, and has warned the lawyers there that they better knock it off. The takeaway here should be obvious. Don't run with unchecked work. The tech is not ready, especially when you've got client best interests on the line. And that's the show. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. We here at WednesdAI strive every week to bring you the biggest and best stories from the world of AI in a concise and entertaining package. But if you want to get it first, go over to WednesdAI.com, sign up for the newsletter. You're going to get it in your inbox and know about all this stuff before you even hear me talk about it. Now, if you're making something cool in AI, or you got a tip, something we should talk about on the show, send us the link. We got to have it. We're on X, Instagram, LinkedIn. Leave a comment on YouTube or wherever you're watching this video. Send in an email. Can't wait to hear from you and can't wait to see you again next week. Thanks for watching.